Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on when or where you're watching this from. Welcome to episode 153 of the Code Crown podcast. I'm AJ, joined by Meg as always, and this week's gonna be different. I don't know if it's gonna be a good kind of different. It's gonna be
That
different.
remains to be seen, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've watched this movie twice.
Twice, okay.
And that was maybe 2 times too many. Yeah, so there's no ghost game tonight. Hey, Justin, thanks for joining in.
Justin.
So there's no ghost game tonight because there's a marathon on in Japan and that's being televised and cool. You know, that is what it was.
You mean it was not.
There was none on last night even, yeah. Because of a marathon, and that's cool. Sports is important, I guess. I love me a good game of sports ball. But the next couple of weeks is going to be interesting because Toei Animation got hacked. And that's kind of awful. Like, I mean, you don't like to see it happen to anybody. I wonder if the hackers gave them a budget for more Digimon stuff. You know, maybe transfer some of that Gundam Metaverse money into the Digimon franchise. That'd be nice. But because
that's why they hacked.
That's probably
they
yeah.
heard that news and went no.
Let's for legal reasons we're joking. Right? That is not even idle speculation. That is joking for legal reasons. But because Toei got hacked, the next few weeks of Ghost Game might actually be delayed as well. So they have said via Twitter they'll be announcing when new episodes are airing via Twitter and Line. So I have... Where are they? I have Toei Animation's Line account. So I'll be keeping tabs on it and I'll be updating you guys via Twitter or whatever. But, you know, if you're following the Digimon Twitter accounts and Toei's own one, I'm sure you guys will find out as well. But so the next few weeks are going to be interesting because, well, I don't know what to do next week.
Yeah.
Like I know the podcast next week was going to be pushed out a day anyway because you'll be away.
I'll be away.
But if there's
no point in you reacting to any of the movies and stuff because you've already.
Yeah, so maybe I'll just do a solo one and do a tier list or something.
Yeah.
Those tend to go over well. Maybe we'll do a tier list next week if there's no episode or something. But I'll have to start coming up with content for us. If we can't rely on... Well, obviously, rely is the wrong word. But look, if there's going to be problems with the broadcast schedule, we sort of need something to fill in the gaps.
Well, we do have that list I made.
Oh, yeah.
Suggestions? Let's go have a look at that.
Yeah, true. Suggestions from you guys for different things we could do, and we can sort of go back over that and have a look. So
yeah, some of them would only apply to you. They're like top 10 something from...
from the franchise overall, or
yeah, so I won't be able to.
Or this particular show and different things like that. So, but we are going to use this movie. No, and next episode looked like a Kyoshiro Spotlight episode too. I know. Look, I'm pretty sad about it as well, but it's nothing we can do. Like Toei have gotten hacked, and you know, it's obviously it's had some huge implications on the broadcast schedule for the next few weeks. So. You know, I'll try and keep you guys up to date as soon as I find out more, but...
And I haven't seen anything from the office.
No.
I haven't seen anything like
so it leads me to wonder what kind of hack it was.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen, you know, Toei's hidden Dragon Ball vault or upcoming Sentai plans for the next 6 years and any of that stuff. Jeez, incredible to think, actually. I say that, like, in 4 years... Super Sentai is going to be doing its 50th anniversary. It's like Doctor Who old now, you know? That's incredible. 50 years of Super Sentai. It's like 55 this year. So it's like, but it's that kind of milestone. Like TV generally doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
And now here we are with 50 years of Super Sentai, like, well, in another 4 years. Because I believe we're on, I think Dawn Brothers is like the 46th Sentai. I will say Digital Monsters X Evolution kind of gives what it will look like for Digimon serving the digital world without a tamer. Yeah, I mean, this is really one of the rare instances in the franchise where we just see Digimon on their own. There's no human involvement, there's no team, there's no Digivices, it's just the Digimon being Digimon and going, oh no, God has abandoned us, what will we do? Well, God has tried to wipe you out, but basically the same thing. Basically. So you guys are very welcome to watch along with us if you have the video file. I'm sure it's been subbed for a number of years and has floated around the internet. It's probably sitting on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, some people said last week.
Yeah. So obviously for legal reasons we can't give out where we got it from.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to find. That's all I'll say. You know, and is it piracy if the company themselves aren't willing to give it to another audience? They're not losing anything by it.
No, they're not losing anything.
It's a gray area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we shouldn't be watching it if we don't have access to it, but we don't have legal access. But yeah, they're not losing money because it's not like they.
Yeah, they didn't license it to this.
Anywhere.
Yeah, they didn't license it to this part of the world to begin with.
So.
Not sorry. So.
Wait. No.
2003, 2004, I want to say.
Okay.
So, you know, they've had ample time to dub it, put it out there, straight to DVD kind of thing. They haven't.
That's another thing. They're just leaving. They could make money from.
Yeah.
If they just re-released it now, they'd get a whole bunch of sales.
Yeah.
Considering the quality of what.
Oh yeah, like the quality of what we're watching is, it's 360 by 480 if even, like, you know, so so there's going to be a lot of pixelation and wear and tear. I do believe they up-resed it for a Blu-ray release a couple of years ago, but again, nothing on this side of the world. You know, so not even a subtitled version that you could buy through YouTube movies or.
So there's no version of it.
There's no legitimate English version of it anywhere.
Yeah.
Even like Crunchyroll doesn't have a subbed version, like, which I would happily do because that's how we watch Ghost Game.
Yeah.
You know, I'd happily do it through that if it were available. But oh well. But how have you guys been? Because we've been sick all week.
Yeah.
We've
been asleep.
We've been asleep all week with sickness.
Yeah, we got going back to our childhoods a little bit tonight. We got
and they're not wrapped in paper, which is weird.
Got plastic on them.
But because it's a movie night, we do also have a bowl of popcorn behind us, so we won't be chomping all over the microphone, but
don't tell us that in the chat.
Yeah, ASMR super chats, please no. That's that
was funny. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh
God, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. A follower, a good friend, was typing something about food ASMR in the chat. Something about crunching sounds or something, and Google didn't like that.
Yeah, Google themselves stepped in and deleted the comment from my chat
like it wasn't
as I was
even
streaming.
just hidden and the mod has to do whatever. It was just straight up deleted.
Yeah. So it's been kind of a running joke. One that I'd forgotten about. It hasn't come up in a while, so. But, you know, you have rapper ASMR, so.
Yeah. Oh, they still have all the lines.
Ah, good. So Yami says, I remember the Dorumon craze that stemmed from it, but I recall very little else from this movie, along with rather nasty CGI. I've been playing Shining Pearl. I'm going to catch Cresselia tonight. Oh, damn, roaming legendary. Oh, Cresselia and Uxie? Bane of my existence playing Diamond and Pearl games. Or Mesprit? Maybe Mesprit? I always mix the three of them up.
Pink one.
Pink, yeah. But yeah, maybe it's Mesprit. But
I got him in an because I didn't want him to go any further.
Yeah, I just threw the Master Ball at it.
Master Ball, that's the one.
Yeah, I just threw the Master Ball at it because I was like, no. And then I remembered Cresselia was a thing. I was like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I had 2 Master Balls.
Which is, I'm kind of glad Legends Arceus just kind of, it doesn't hand you Cresselia, but it just puts you straight into the fight. You know, so it doesn't, you don't have to do any of that running around nonsense in Arceus, which is fine.
It would be a little awkward. Like, you'd be running around one opposite.
Yeah. Because you don't have all of Hisui to fly around, because you'd have to go back to Jubilife and then out, and that's not even a system I totally like, because that wears out its welcome very early on. Like, when new areas open up,
you need to go between 2 areas.
Yeah, going back to the village all the time. Like, I get what they were aiming for with the Monster Hunter stuff, but
yeah.
Like, if you want to go from the Obsidian Fieldlands to the Cobalt Coastlands, you should just be able to. You shouldn't have to go back to Jubilife and then out. I've been working on Black 2. Ooh. Only on Gym 6, and Hugh ended up being rather underwhelming considering his strong start point. And somehow the guy has done the gyms with only 3 mon. Oh, Hugh. Yeah, Hugh is like my least favorite rival character. Like, yeah, because the main characters are black and white, so his name is Hugh. It's yeah. So
don't.
I haven't actually played this. Oh, I won't. I found him. I'm just saying I agree with you. Like, his whole thing was, I'm gonna show you my rage, you know, and he was very over the top and dramatic, and I was like, when Black and White came out, I'm at the age where I should appreciate a character like that, and even I went, nah. But, you know, I'm kind of Pokemon'd out at the moment, and especially with Scarlet and Violet coming out this year. I was maybe thinking of playing Black and White this year. Or, you know, one of them anyway. And then they went, no, Scarlet and Violet. I went, no, I don't want to play 4 Pokemon games in the space of a year, thanks.
Yeah.
So, Black and White might have to wait until after Scarlet and Violet. Oh, good. Good. Okay. Meg's food review.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for.
Yeah. Childhood.
And?
This is your childhood.
Not this abomination. Look at that Dorumon. That is not my childhood. Not that abomination. Yeah, he was just like, so you know I'm about to unleash my rage. Lol. Yeah. But yeah, but glad you guys are doing all right. So yeah, look, I mean, if you guys have access to the movie, you're welcome to watch along with us. Again, I have seen this movie maybe twice in my life. Meg has seen it zilch. So it's gonna be interesting, because I may as well be going into this for the first time, because it's been so long since I've seen it. But I'm gonna be very curious, like, I'm just gonna be more so gauging your reactions to things as we go on. And, you know, if we do need to stop and you want to comment on anything, we can do that as well. Or if you just want, because it's gonna be a movie, I feel like a couple of stops here and there will be good for breaking it down.
Yeah.
Hey Desmond, thanks for joining in. You know, unlike where an episode of Ghost Game, we just let the 20 minutes run and then we have our chats and whatever.
Yeah, because letting it run for an hour and a half.
Of just silent and
Yeah, like there's bits we and
yeah.
Like the time I just realised there was a whole plot missing from the movie.
Yeah.
You didn't point it out to the very end.
No, I didn't, because I was waiting for you to go, hey, wait a minute, where did that go? So for context, for Odaiba Day, oh god, what, 3 years ago now, I think? Yeah, it feels like that. So for Odaiba Day a couple of years ago, I let Meg watch the dub version of Digimon the movie. And as you guys know, Digimon the movie is...
What?
Oh, it was only a year ago. Weird.
Hmm.
Okay, feels like longer. Feels like 2. But maybe that's what... Okay, yeah. No, take your word for it. That's wild.
Don't take my word. YouTube's word for it.
Yeah, okay, fine. A year ago. Jeez, it feels like so much longer. So a year ago anyway, Meg watched Digimon the movie for the first time, the dub version. And as you guys know, that is 3 movies crammed together. So Digimon Adventure, the little 20-minute movie before Adventure 99, our war game, and then Hurricane Touchdown. So Hurricane Touchdown is like an hour and a half on its own, right? And there's this whole subplot about, you know, the kids being kidnapped and the whole back in time thing and, you know, going back to the beginning and whatever else. The dub version just kind of cut out all the involvement from the original kids.
Yeah, and
Meg did not realize this.
It's the same, like the adults kept disappearing as well.
Yeah.
And even on the train, I was like, where are all the adults? Where did they go? And I didn't cop that that's where they went.
Yeah.
I just did not cop that anything was missing.
Yeah, and then at the end, I'm like, yeah, there's a whole subplot that's just cut out of the movie so that we could put all 3 movies together and have an hour and a half runtime. And Meg's like, oh my god, I did not notice that at all. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, that's how important that subplot is.
Yeah.
So the dub version is technically better put together than the original. And I'll stand by that. I won't say, you know, if Digimon the movie did anything right, it made Hurricane Touchdown more palatable. Yeah. But yeah. I just find it funny the Yankee race just so happens to be your starter's weakness. Oh yeah.
Right.
Right.
Where it started.
What?
Where they always pick the one that you have the advantage to.
Yeah.
That wasn't like an opening.
No.
Like I ripped it.
Yeah, it was a kind of more of a tear than a...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was strange. Right, so we'll get on with the movie itself then, right? I don't really have a countdown that I can do with you guys this week because we don't have the Toei animation cat or anything like that. All I can really say is bring your source up and get ready to watch along with us. When Flame Dramon got thrown around, Davis was cheering for that. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Please don't. Oh no, that's Diablomon Strikes Back. Right, wrong movie. Yeah.
The other one.
Okay, here we go. So Dorumon's running through a field.
What is he?
Dorumon?
Mm.
Dinosaur.
He looks like a Rattata. Dinosaur and a Rattata had a baby.
Oh no. That's some Wailord on Skitty action.
I know. That arm twisting.
That arm twisting is
Like when you grab your model, Leroy, and grab the 3D model and accidentally twist the arm the wrong way.
yeah.
No. Why is he hot?
Don't call Leomon hot. Not with that CG. So I should preface, a lot of this movie's plot, or at least the backstory, is told through a Digivice toy.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that you're just missing, a lot of context. Forgot about that.
Oh, so they just killed him right away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when I said Leomon dies in the first 2 minutes, I wasn't joking. I was not joking. Leomon just dies immediately.
The CG hotness. Such realistic. Is really...
Oh, it's definitely a product of its time.
Yeah, but it also looks like recorded off the TV on a VHS and the VHS got damaged.
Oh yeah.
Human, nothing better to do.
Reboot vibes. Oh yeah. Very reboot animation, yeah.
Very familiar anime.
Through the X VPET, I just call them all Digivices to differentiate them from Tamagotchis. They are also VPETs by way of technicality.
What's his deal?
So basically, the server is full, and Yggdrasil has decided to, well, Yggdrasil has decided to Thanos the digital world.
Okay. Ollie is.
No. The Lolly Yggdrasil is not in this. She was manga only, and she may stay there. So the X program. So already you're seeing like Omegamon and Dukemon are on opposing sides of Yggdrasil's idea. Yeah, so basically the server is full and Yggdrasil is going to Thanos the digital world.
Oh no. That was horrifying.
Andromon?
Andromon was horrifying.
Yeah. So that's Garudamon and Wargreymon.
They do look very video game. Andromon looked like someone took parts of a human and shoved them into a robot.
So the voices here are the same voices from the show. So that's...
Oh, look at his eyes.
Yeah.
If he took that off, his eyes would be looking.
They would, yeah. He's very alien. Yeah.
Oh, he's horrifying. I hate him.
There's Blossomon, your favorite.
Yo, Luke.
Pokemon.
Is that the marshmallow with teeth?
Yeah, it is.
What is this? Oh, I hate him. Oh! Thinking if normal Digimon hate X Digimon, that make them racist.
A little bit.
Racist?
Yeah. So basically, Yggdrasil has released the X program, and only Digimon with X antibody can withstand it.
Okay.
So they're being hunted down, to wipe them out so that there's basically more space on the server for everything else.
Okay. I'm gonna have nightmares about him.
Oh boy.
His eyes are faded.
Yeah, Omegamon's eyes are... Well, the animation wasn't so refined back then.
I'm struggling to think of what it reminds me of.
Well, Yami said reboot, and I think that's a good comparison. Really? Oh! Oh!
Heard you talking about it and how they piss off everybody and talk shit about their fans in...
Oh, in the Netflix version? Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
Mm-hmm. But, no, there's something this is reminding me of, and
I'm just gonna mess with my camera here, because the
Oh.
bright lights are really messing with me there, so... I'm just gonna bring that backlight compensation down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That Garudamon is rather ugly. All the X digits. There's the only X design that I actually like is Wargreymon. Like, Anjuwomon X is completely over-designed.
What was that?
Which one?
A little tiny lion looking.
You mean the monkey?
Is there a monkey? Squish the marshmallow. Be careful for seizure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lots of strobe effects, so if you're sensitive...
If I had seen this in a cinema, I definitely would have been.
Antibody or no, you're not escaping a royal knight.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't all female characters over-designed though? Oh no, but there's an elegance to like Anjuwomon and Lady Devimon's classic designs. Oh god, I'm so bright.
That's because we messed with all the settings, not taking into account that there'd be a big light in your face.
Yeah. Like there's an elegance to Anjuwomon and Lady Devimon's original designs, and then the X antibody goes, let's make it sexier. Hey Reiko, thanks for joining in.
Popcorn? You not talk.
Baby? Baby? Doraemon? Yeah.
So Megamon.
Only when Yggdrasil's involved.
You bet him. Yes, the movie has already started.
Tokomon just bit Dorumon. They've already been attacked by Omegamon. Has Omegamon ever... Yeah, I think anytime Omegamon's working on behalf of Yggdrasil, it just becomes a absolute a-hole.
No. Kinda love the marshmallow.
Oh, here we go.
We ever hope to see Andromeda?
No.
No? Good.
We
I
don't
never ever want to look at an Andromon ever again.
I don't think so.
How far in are we? Time-wise?
Oh. War Greymon is making a big water Gaia Force.
Oh, we're like 14 minutes in? Cause that was
Oh yeah,
because
that was we're oh god, yeah, the clock on the because this was recorded off the TV. Yeah, we're 14 minutes in.
Oh, did he do that just to hide from him?
Hmm. Yeah. From Dukemon to Omegamon. And much like War Greymon in this movie, the Dukemon there is the same voice from Tamers.
Okay.
So that's Guilmon's actor. Or actress. Oh wow, there's a commercial break!
Oh wow!
Right, yeah, because this would have been a TV thing. Yeah. Poseidon Force, yeah. Oh.
Now we're 17 minutes. So, our time was not going to work.
No,
because they cut out the commercials.
Yeah, because they cut out the commercials. So the Royal Knights are having their meeting.
Oh.
Boom.
Looking at this, I just feel like a bunch of Power Ranger
Zords?
Zords. It looks like a bunch of Zords are having a conversation.
Yeah.
Am I picking all that up? Could be, right? No, not that, me.
Oh yeah, you, yeah.
I'm talking too low or anything, am I?
I don't think so. The mic is moving, so. Oh. Metal Guru Robot X. Classic Dabumon voice.
I recognize that one. I just got a notification saying live and I thought it said Magikarp.
Only there was Lord Nightmon and Dynasmon at the meeting. Yeah, they're too busy beating up the Frontier kids repeatedly for 20 episodes.
Oh, hippie.
Dinosaur Stampede!
Funnier if Leomon died there.
No, no. Rude! Oh, that's so rude!
On more than one level.
Yeah. They remind me of the Transformers Beast Wars things. Oh yeah, that's...
Oh, were they all getting killed?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Megamon being a bloodthirsty maniac again. Look at so many dead dinos. Poor Triceramon. Didn't deserve this.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Should have played that.
Oh.
Oh. That was
gratuitous. Like, say, just seeing the horn, that's gratuitous.
His eyes are too big. Like, they thought he'd look cuter.
I think it, or maybe more expressive.
Maybe, but
I don't know. I think there they look fine, but there are certain motions where they do look like they trail off a bit more. Very rare we actually see the shield on his shoulder get used.
You better eat some of this because it disappeared.
Yoink.
No.
Unless you're a child and a royal knight is coming to kill you. That's evolution in a nutshell.
Digi-hear?
Yeah.
I suppose if they're trying to get rid of them, they're not gonna turn back into eggs.
Yeah, well that's, yeah, there's just no Digitama here. All the teeth. All the teeth. Oh, baby!
Punch a marshmallow? Even if it does have big scary teeth. Wonder would love this. Yeah, but the big scary murder guy doesn't get to have the big doe eyes.
Well, I think they do fix that for Omegamon X. Yeah, that's a thing. Hey!
Peru cannon.
Roof? I am not popcorn. I am not popcorn.
Big bada boom.
Mm. You are popcorn. No! That is not going to be a thing. Only 20 minutes in, this movie can change your perspective of Omegamon instantly. Yeah.
I never particularly liked Omega.
Yeah, that's fair.
Never had any kind of feelings towards him.
Hmm.
Didn't dislike this one.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I mean, this one's a dick.
oh. Oh. Megamon is a species, not an individual. We have to remember that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's not just Taichi and Yamato's Omegamon, and that's it. There are others. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. There's an awful lot of pressure being put on this Doraemon's shoulders. Everyone's just like, survive for me, please.
How can you just take it out?
I guess it's like the matrix of leadership. Just take it out and pass it on.
You do the big scream now.
Oh, baby go kaboom! Doraemon Shinka!
Oh, look at him with his little wing.
Dorugamon.
Metal grew.
See? He's just a big old gun. The marshmallow has the X. Pokemon X. Oh, you're still alive. Good. Would have been too sad if both of them died.
Whoever animated this was really into their arms.
Oh yeah, Wargreymond's arms are just bulging. Yeah.
Big sexy wrestler arms.
Basically.
I'm just give Omega monsters already. Like all?
All. Yep. Ubited delete.
In that situation, I'd like to think I'd also defy him, but I feel like I'd also just be blinked out of existence.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're dealing with God here, and God has suddenly just gone, like, my apostles are loyal to me. I'm not loyal to my apostles. You know, at that point, you're just like, yeah. But I mean, like, whenever Yggdrasil turns up in one of these, he's always a dickhead. Always. Well, Lolly Yggdrasil may be the exception, but generally, Yggdrasil's always a dickhead.
Is it really worth fighting each other? If they're not gonna be killed?
Well,
or erased?
Yeah, but, well, bye-bye Dukemon.
But was there a point to fighting? Like, was there anything he could actually do?
No, probably not.
Even if he warned everybody, they're still just gonna be erased.
Yeah, unless everyone banded together to defy Yggdrasil.
Would they?
Mm.
Could Yggdrasil just not look at them and go, no.
So this conflicting Royal Knight subplot is reused a lot, isn't it? Yes! Yes, it is! You can see why I was sick of it by the time Cyber Sleuth came around. Half of the Royal Knight supporting Yggdrasil, the other half fighting against Yggdrasil. Jeez, yeah. This movie, Savers, Cyber Sleuth. But even if they were to all be deleted regardless, I suppose fighting for your desire to live rather than just blindly obeying God is kind of the message there, and it's usually what it comes down to.
Try.
Oh yes, Try as well. Sorry, Try was just so forgettable because they did nothing with it. Try started that subplot and then went, nah, no. We don't really know what Alphamon and Jessmon were doing there. What's Try? That doesn't exist. Don't act like something like that doesn't exist does.
We don't even... Masaru punched him in the face.
Yeah, Masaru punched him so hard it created the multiverse. The worst part about Yggdrasil in Try is it's not even that we don't get to see him. It's that he's defeated off screen. It magically switched off. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Wargreymon X's arms are very human. They don't even have like the yellow coloring that regular Wargreymon's arms do.
I mean, they're big wrestler arms.
Yeah. I didn't even notice because it was dark in the last scene. I didn't even realize that.
Mummymon!
Wizardmon!
really hard to look at.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think there's an Arachnimon in this movie, so we won't see them reunited.
Does mouth stitched up?
Yeah.
It always?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never noticed that before.
It's usually because Wizardmon's mouth is hidden by the cloak.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it is. It's stitched together. He's the stitched mouth man, you might say.
I'm a little confused.
Oh yeah, I've kind of remembered what's coming. Sylphimon, I don't remember you being in this movie, but okay.
How did he get there? I thought he
Oh, Yggdrasil kicked him out. Yeah, you see, there was that whole scene where all that data was pouring, and then it basically trapdoored out.
Yeah, but how did he end up here? Is he not just like he didn't get deleted? So
No, that swirl of data we seen a minute ago, you'll see.
okay. Hope to see more humans go fist to fist with Digimon.
Yeah. So far, we only really have Masaru and Eri.
In the real world?
No.
No?
No, it's all just different parts of the digital world.
Whatever sentence he said there made it sound like they were outside of the...
Oh, well, the whole thing is like there's the old digital world and the new digital world.
Yeah.
That's what Project Arc is about, wiping out. So this is what Yggdrasil wanted.
Like a bunch of sodomites.
Wargreymon not fly. Yeah.
Tell me when he stops running.
You tell me when he stops running. Oh, now he's flying. Okay.
What'd you get for being a bully?
And he just ate him. He just ate him. Okay, that scream was funny. And here we go. More dinosaurs getting murdered. It's like a swarm of Zubats.
Oh yeah. Ren? You think Mummymon would be creepier than Andromon?
Yeah, you would
Really
think, but no, he wasn't. No. Is that Mushroomon only there to scream and yell? Like, it wasn't really doing anything to help Sylphimon out.
They're just there to get eaten.
Yeah. What the?
I don't feel particularly bad for them because they were bullies.
No.
Hey, Pedja, welcome.
Hey, Pedja, thanks for joining in.
Already an hour into the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, he's alive? Didn't we just see him die?
His mouth is a gun.
His mouth is a gun, yes. But didn't he die and his whole thing was, oh, I'll pass my X antibody onto the child?
Another one?
Yeah, I'm just like, is it just another one? Okay, that was sick.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is there a name on the dragon things?
They are Dex Doru Greymon. Yeah,
Okay.
Dex being shorthand for Death X.
Okay. Yes, I have no idea why.
I mean, why is he alive? That makes no sense. Like, his whole thing was, I'm dying, live for me. I'll pass my antibody on to Tokomon so that... Because Tokomon had died. What the actual hell? Why is Metal Garurumon still alive? He's a full-fledged mini Gundam. Yeah. Yes, they are Death X Doru Greymon. No.
A swarm of really ugly baby birds.
Yeah. Pulled from the data of Darugumon. Shelly Ingle, thanks for joining the chat. If Tamers come back with a sequel series, I could see it focus on X antibody Digimon. Picture Takato's clone will turn out to be Dorumon in human form. Is that a voice actor joke? I feel like that's a voice actor joke. Hi. He's such a baby.
He's a marshmallow.
Oh, and now his arms are orange.
Yeah,
They're not.
yeah,
They're not human colored anymore.
His back was human colored though.
You think they just made a dude and forgot to color him in at points?
Yeah.
Ah, he has the armor on. Nobody'll notice.
One's actually kind of adorable.
I wouldn't go that far.
With his little smile, like, oh.
I mean, then again,
kid.
you were simping for Leomon, so.
Leomon had abs. He's so happy to see his friend. Look. No. Humans have orange skin, you know. We have orange fingers.
Nice. Nice. I wouldn't know about humans and orange skin. I am pale as a sheet. Like a milk bottle. Any paler, you'd see right through me. Then I could do this unironically.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a monkey?
It is a monkey, yeah.
Okay.
Hanuman, I think it's called.
Simping for that hot CG hotness of Leomon. Yeah.
Oh god. It's all slow motion and pixely as hell.
Those remind me of something.
The mushrooms?
Yeah.
Toads?
No. I thought it was that at first. It reminded me of something that was on
Oh.
I think. Rain is saying it's crisp that.
Oh.
It couldn't have been Tato. They don't look like Mr. Tato.
No, they don't look like Mr. Tato. They don't even look like Northern Ireland Mr. Tato.
No.
The imposter.
I
feel like Metal Gurumon being alive is like they needed another Digimon, but they didn't have another one on hand and went, well, we already have the character model for this. Let's just
use it again, yeah.
Yeah, let's just put it back in. Mushroomon? Yeah, that's the one we're talking about.
You're just a human.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's... What's that? That's Tailmon and Aquilamon stuff together. Oh god, that screeching. No, I don't like it.
Shadow's clone big Goramon and White Renamon.
Is there a Renamon X? Is that a thing? Or would they have to make that for any sort of Tamer sequel?
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, the mushrooms just got stamped on.
Oh, good. Oh, it does exist.
Ooh.
It's... And maybe it's just the pose of the official art I don't like. It's my problem with these X antibodies that they're just over designed.
Like without all the magical mist around it.
With all the magical mist around it, I can't tell if it's doing
parkour. I was going to be
parkour.
a sexy lady.
Well, I was just going to say, I can't tell if it's just doing parkour or if it's more Kyubimon like and it's on all fours.
Yeah. Like it looks like it's doing some kind of sidekick. But
yeah.
You don't know if it would just... Like with the way its paws are, it looks like it would be on all fours. But then again, like Mommymon has giant hands.
It could just be giant hands, yeah.
Oh, I hate that animation. Like, okay, overall the animation isn't terrible.
No, it's early 2000s. They were learning.
Yeah, and I'm well used to watching things in VHS quality.
Yeah.
So...
You know when the internet doesn't like something and it goes, oh, it looks like a PS2 game? I mean, Digimon World 4 was kind of about this as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, this looks like a PS2 game.
PS2 games I had didn't look this good.
Or maybe 3. Or this was the cutscene in a PS2 game, you know? It is all just one big cutscene.
That baby better not get squished. Where's he going?
It's also Terriermon and Renamon X. I think I've seen... Yeah, I know I've seen Impmon X and Terriermon X. I just wasn't 100% on Renamon. Because why mess with perfection, as some people might say. I am not one of those people.
Oh, baby woke him up.
No. It's... Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
That was. The sort of the
crunchy
the
noise.
crunchy... Yeah.
It sounded like he was standing on a leather boot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. What does it sound like? Oh, here we go again.
Oh, big scream. We didn't do our stopping. Did we?
No, well, we've been talking about it as we go, so the clock changed. So
Yeah.
is this a different recording from a different channel?
Well,
The
to be
clock...
fair, we've been going 109.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I don't.
it's a different clock.
No, that's what I mean. Like the font is different.
Mm. Yeah, it's not the usual anime slanted one. Well, anime. Anime recorded off TV slanted one.
Yeah. So anyway, it evolved. Now it looks like the other ones.
They're fluffy, right? One's fluffy?
Hard to tell with the animation, but I don't think so.
They looked a bit more Yeah, they look a bit more snaky.
Yeah. So this is just Doru as opposed to Dex Doru. And then there's also another version where it's like Doru Goramon, which is like basically that but purple.
Okay.
Or maybe I have those two mixed up.
Why this one? Because you're one of them, buddy.
Oh wait, no. Well, no, sorry. Doru Goramon's the next one up. It's a possible next one up. Sorry, yeah, I was mixing up the evolution line entirely there.
Can you tell your siblings to shut up, please? Do the big scream and surprise them all.
Yeah, so one possible evolution is Gaiomon, the Samurai War Greymon. But I won't bring up the others because it's kind of spoilers.
Is he just plowing through all of them now?
Yeah.
Hard to tell because it goes from
all
something getting slammed to something in slow motion. And now he's the same color as them, so.
Yeah, it is. They could have done something else to distinguish him a bit better.
They could have left him purple.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, just make him purple.
Aww. He's the best part of this movie.
Tokomon's the best part of the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, he has nothing but human proportions.
Yeah. Also, are War Greymon's claws broke again? Did they just get snapped off like for the third or fourth time this movie? That is some good regeneration.
Well, they scream with their tongues out. That's really weird.
Yeah, they really are like geese or something, aren't they?
They have teeth on their tongues.
Oh, I don't need that visual in my head. But why? Why?
Geese do.
I know, but why would you apply it to them?
They're horrifying.
Oh. Oh.
We open our wham-tastics.
Yeah.
I love this movie. I feel bad for Doraemon. I wish Doraemon should be the main Digimon in a whole anime series.
I wouldn't be opposed to an anime where he's the partner. Complains about overpopulation, creates hundreds of copies of a single mon to beat up a rebellion.
These are sour.
Are they?
Not really sour, but more than I was expecting.
Oh, they're not bad. Oh! Dukemon's back.
They really didn't want to draw anything new, did they?
To be fair, Dukemon X's design is pretty sick. Like
Yeah.
his fucking pole arm turning into a lightsaber.
Yeah. Actually, that slow motion animation
Mm.
is reminding me of like Power Rangers fights.
Mm.
They're up against the duplicate guys. What are the monsters that are always
The henchman?
those guys? Yeah. What
Yeah,
are
yeah.
they called?
It changes by series.
Mighty Morphin.
The putties?
Buddies, that's the one. But when they're fighting a load of them, they're doing flips and all that. It does that weird slowdown thing.
Well, same companies. So.
Mm.
But I think a lot of the slow-mo in this is more so just because it's easier to animate.
Mm.
Like, the animation is probably running at like 800%, so they dial it back.
Yeah. They're nice. You are Mewtwo. Why are there so many dinosaurs?
Because
Every time it goes to a group shop, dinosaurs.
well, because around this time, 90% of Digimon were just dinosaurs. Plus, if they made like one Tyrannomon model and one Triceramon model, I guess it was just easier to do a bunch of copy paste.
Mm.
Because the diversity of Digimon in this movie isn't amazing.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, and
like
group
this-
shots, there's very much.
there's like 6. There's probably about 7 unique models.
Mm.
Tokomon, Leomon, Triceramon, Tyrannomon, Mummymon, Sylphimon, Dukemon, Omegamon, Magnamon, Doramon. Okay. Including
Wizardmon?
evolutions and Wizardmon. Okay, so including evolutions, there's probably about 20 unique models within the movie.
Mm. But there's so many mushroom
Yeah.
instead of lots of small babies, or
Yeah.
they're just like, no, just have the same little guy getting stomped on over and over.
Yeah. And then again, I mean,
It's just a mushroom, no one will care.
yeah, compared to I suppose that's almost better than it being like 40 Koromon just getting obliterated by Omegamon. But what's going on? They did this with almost no money when the franchise was literally about to die. It's understandable.
Mm.
Fair.
Animes. Gamers.
I mean, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Tamer sequel yet. You know, I mean, it'll either be a Tamer sequel or Adventure 2020 Part 2. because the way 2020 ends kind of suggests that there's going to be a follow-on.
Yeah.
So they'll probably do a 02 equivalent. But yeah,
02 coming at 2022.
Yeah. I'd say the ongoing issues maybe put a dampener on that.
Yeah.
I will always prefer something new rather than a sequel to something else. As much as I want a Savers 2, I feel time has passed.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like sequels to things, but as long as they're within
within reason and within a time frame. Like Tamers was like 2004 as well. Around 2003, 2004, so you know. Like, and I said the same thing when Try was coming out, like, because Try and 2020 kind of got announced in the same 6 months of each other. It's like, why? Like, yeah. Like, I get why, nostalgia. But at the same time, just, oh, lads, come on.
Would the 02 movie be leading into, maybe?
No, it's based on the old timeline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it won't.
No, it's Daisuke and everyone's still on the original timeline, not the
Okay.
reboot timeline.
Yeah, that's...
Digital Monster, I think? Oh yeah. Yeah, Omegamon just slicing him up.
Oh, and he's even twitching because
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know anything about
We
it.
don't know about anywhere. They showed off a drawing at Digimon Con and went, wait for more news! Oh, then again, with the hack now, we're probably not going to get that news for another while.
Yeah. The hack obviously came after the convention.
Oh, yeah. The hack came after the convention. Like, the hack is, like, within the last week or so. What?
Wonder why that happened. I can't.
For legal reasons, she's joking. Like Toei watches our stuff.
They do. They reread Ghost Game every week for us.
Fair.
They released a toy just after you talked about one.
Fair.
You see, he's dying there. Big bright lights. Perfect.
Yeah.
They would just stop screaming. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't scream.
If they weren't screeching all... Well, Doro Greymon's evolving again.
Oh dear.
So yeah, like, we're like over an hour. We're an hour into this.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what's happening.
Yeah, like...
There's a bunch of stuff going on.
Like, I picked up that he wants to know what he is, and I guess he's, like I said, you're the Mewtwo. He wants, like, his purpose or whatever. Is that what he turned into?
Yeah. Alphamon.
Alphamon, okay.
Yeah, so Alphamon's whole lore is that, like, he's the royal knight that's never there. Like, he's a legend among them because there's a seat at the table for him, but he's never there. So they don't actually know if Alphamon exists. Oh yeah, I fucking love Alphamon's design.
There is a like that too.
Oh, probably.
Black and gold one, and I actually designed a dress for it.
Yeah.
I have it in a notebook. I could remember the name of it. Colors are picture.
Oh, Magnamons? Yeah.
If you might. Yeah. Keep expecting it to turn around and it's a monster face. Hermit Digimon.
Yeah.
Relatable.
I love how Megamon's now like, I will see God's will through. Oh, you're one of us. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Yeah, but sure. You're one of us now.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah.
They have to animate the tongues.
Yep. Make it creepier. You see the framework is coming apart.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really cool thing.
You can see all the grids like you're erasing your your data.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is. The music's very good. Introducing Dexmon. Deathexmon.
Does he have a disco ball?
I don't think it's a disco ball, but so this is obvious. So you can probably tell it's another possible evolution for the Doru Greymon line.
Yeah. Digitalize of so.
Yep.
Okay. that triangle mark he has there makes it look like one of those big cheeky smiles up one side.
Anyway, I mean, you know what? There's something, I don't know what it is, but seeing Alphamon on screen. Is anyone in the mood for coffee? Anyone got a craving for coffee? I don't know what it is. Just something about Alphamon. It's giving me this, not a craving, but
not that kind of coffee, no. This is delicious.
Oh yeah, the watermelon one. Yeah, it's good. Another evolution in their line. Yeah.
Very cool goes for the easy sim. Run Knights are not a group, but you're trusted in for this cure. Just literally don't put all your eggs in one.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
The scene cemented Magnamon. We claim we can't do anything in the eyes of the community for the rest of eternity.
Yeah! Yeah, like, people look at Magnamon and go, that's a royal knight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's Magnamon is the thing that killed Chimeramon.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's a Royal Knight? Why? Also, Yggdrasil. It's a crystal ball.
Gonna be able to fight.
We could have a Death X Bellstarmon. Yeah. That thing was literally just Dexmon. Yeah, that thing was just Dexmon.
Give Yggdrasil a new name.
He wasn't quite a tree yet.
I don't even know if I'm getting those references.
No. Alphamon seems relatively consistent in comparison. Yeah! Like, outside of Tri, because we don't talk about Tri, because why were the Royal Knights there? Alphamon's characterization is always consistent.
Sorry, I've just realized some of the Royal Knights have weird crotch feet.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Sure, I've shown you the images. Omegamon's got censored out in the dub of Season 6. Because it looked like he just had a big old dong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The Omega dong. Yeah, Magna Blast is a much better attack name than Extreme Jihad. Yeah, that's yeah, Magnamon's attack in the Japanese version. Oh, yeah. There's Dexmon again. Alphamon casting Jutsu? The Great Dragon Sword?
I was just gonna say, does he have 4 arms? But it just...
No.
Was it meant to be moving so fast? It
Yeah.
looked like more than one? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if another one appeared to do whatever he was doing.
So this is Alphamon Oryuken mode. And the series is very wishy-washy about how that mode actually works. Because in some versions it has to fuse with another Digimon to get it, and in others it can just transform into it.
Okay. That thing just smiled.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Did he just kill himself? Oh.
Yep. Sacrificed himself to kill Dexmon and Yggdrasil in one swoop.
Well, Alpha Dong, though. No, there's not. Been looking. You know me, when something has an awkward crotch piece, I can't unsee it.
I'm just gonna hide in here for the next few minutes. Yada yada.
They drew them, okay?
Yada yada.
I didn't design them, I just... He has fingernails. It was a strange choice.
Alphamon, yeah.
Yeah. Like, they're the same color as his hand. Why did you draw fingernails?
And Omegamon X.
Okay. Oh, mistake.
The curious thing about the Oryuken is that it was originally a Digimon. It wasn't simply a fusion. Another Digimon turned into a weapon. Yeah, like it's... As I said, like, different aspects of the franchise are very skittish on how that mode actually works.
after that, any Alphamon strong enough can summon an Oryukin. But that Oryukin will probably be far weaker since it doesn't come with the strength of another ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh. Back to the way it was? Or is that Yggdrasil?
That's Yggdrasil.
Okay. Well,
He just got rid of the last remaining using all delete. I know that sound effect. That's the crest sound effect.
everything back to normal now, or is this...
Hey. As in, our transport them. Yeah.
You now have the power.
Yggdrasil is basically a supercomputer, but it's looked at as God. It's the closest thing to God in a digital. Yeah. It's originally derived from the really old ENAC computers.
So is Jesus?
Basically, yeah.
Ah, look at him.
Yeah,
look, he's squeak.
like Desmond said, Yggdrasil is symbolized here as his creation surpassed him to the point where he can't communicate with them, and is just a normal computer device. But Omegamon just killed God, so you know.
So I can't tell if it's a new world or if it's the same one.
Yes.
Did they win? Do they think they won?
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like my interpretation, I could be wrong, but just going off that, it feels very much like like when anime pulls that. Well, the world is still screwed, but we'll work on a solution together. So now regular Digimon and ex-Digimon are working side by side, and they'll come up with the solution.
Yeah, I'm getting big Neverending Story vibes. Really am.
Oh, and then advertising the game.
GameCube.
Yeah.
For the collection.
Though he continued to grow and ended up ascending to a multiversal network. Yeah. Lolly Yggdrasil is just because we did a cute goddess. And that's that.
That's that.
So that's X Evolution.
That was interesting.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
In a very confusing kind of sense.
I could tell you as much about that movie now as I could 20 years ago.
Like, I have no idea what just happened.
No.
But I didn't hate it either. Like,
it's very rough.
It is. Like, you can tell there was some other part to it.
Yeah, and that's because, and I think a lot of that has to do with the VPET and it's called Digimon Chronicle, I think, and that deals a lot with X antibody stuff as well.
Yeah.
So I think you're missing that because that's a whole lot of lore that we just never got.
Yeah. It just kicks off and doesn't really explain anything.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like there's one thing maybe about the X ones. That's why they're like and the flower and the
blossom one.
Yeah. That segment was like it was trying to explain it, but not have them shout exposition at each other.
Yeah.
So it didn't really do a good job.
No. Yeah, and like that's what it could have done with like a bit more exposition.
Yeah.
Like I hate one thing I do dislike in things is when the characters go, as you know, and they continue. But I think something like this needed it.
When the Royal Knights were on those screens.
Yeah.
They could have maybe been arguing.
Yeah.
But
we only had like 4 Royal Knights all movie out of 12.
Yeah, but like
now to be fair, Gonkumon, Jesmon hadn't been made yet, but there was no All Force Vidramon. But who else would there have been? Yeah, no Lord Nightmon, no Dynasmon. You know, like having 3 Royal Knights all movie up until the last 5 minutes doesn't help.
But had they been arguing a bit more clearly for the audience who don't know what's going on instead of just having their in-universe argument.
Yeah. There is no main evolution, that's a myth. Basically, yeah. You know, Alphamon appears in times of great crisis. Otherwise, yeah, it's probably going to be Dorugoramon that you get your final evolution out of.
They just wanted it to be a bit tie-in and didn't get a sequel.
No, it didn't.
No,
No, it did not. Thank God.
Um,
We didn't even have a full squad till recently. It took forever to get the full Royal Knights list. Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting. I was like sitting here eating sweets. It again. It's just really bringing me back, but it really reminds me of something. I don't know, place what it is. I know a lot of things back then had that animation.
Oh yeah.
One specific thing in it.
Well, I think Yami was onto something like when she was saying Transformers Beast Wars. Like it is very late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
3D animation is really only started.
It's kind of reminding me of those bits in Daplimon.
Yeah.
Where they suddenly changed to animation.
Oh yeah, like with the higher up the evolution chain you go, the more your animation changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a less refined version of that.
Yeah.
Very less refined.
Yeah, no, it was just reminding me of a whole.
Does Xmon look like a knight to you? I'm still trying to see it. It's a big old dragon. That's it. It's just it's a big old dragon. Like Data Squad, I was like, where's the rest of them? Yeah. Which is weird because the 12 Royal Knights are in the opening, the second opening to Savers. They don't all turn up. Have a guess which one doesn't turn up at all. Alphamon. But I don't think
Crisis, then.
yeah, I don't think Gonkumon, Jesmon, or Examon were created by that stage. But of the existing Royal Knights that we had in 2005, they're all in the opening.
Why do I know Jesmon?
He's the fully evolved version of Hookmon. Hackmon, white Hackmon.
Jesmon.
He was in Try for like 5 seconds. And when I say 5 seconds, I'm not even joking. He was in Try for like 5 seconds fighting Alphamon, and then we never saw him again. Yeah, he is in Cyber Sleuth. Because,
Name is just
yeah. Yeah, he does feature in Cyber Sleuth because the Gonkumon has a whole quest line with trying to raise Hookmon up.
Okay.
And that's in Cyber Sleuth, and then we meet the Sistermon in Hacker's Memory. So they don't even interact. Even though the Sistermon are meant to be the ones training Hookmon. It's anyway. He was also in the Adventure PSP game. Yeah, no, Meg wouldn't know him from that. Remember that Savers was cancelled. They tried to improvise the ending. They had no plan or time.
Deals didn't have. They have a load of Deals. Just has this random bunch of PSP stuff in the 75-cent box.
To be fair, we never did.
We didn't get it.
We didn't get the Adventure PSP game. I think we would get it
Would have
now.
been funny had we found it in Deals though.
Oh yeah, I think like with the amount of adventure milking they're doing, I think that game was just a couple of years too early.
Yeah.
Where if they would have released it now, they'd have localized it.
Yeah.
Sorry. But then again, the PSP was region free, so if you really wanted to play it, you could always import. Instead, they end up training Nokia. Yeah, basically. So after X Evolution, what follows? A watch along of all the movies? Well, the only movies you haven't seen currently out of what you've watched so far are the 2 Tamers movies.
Yeah, I have.
Because you're still
They're all the movies I have seen.
Yeah, so you've seen Adventure, you've seen War Game, you've seen Touchdown, you've seen all of Try, you've seen now X Evolution, you've seen Diablo Strikes Back.
I think that's that.
Yeah. So there's the 2 Tamers movies. There's the Frontier movie.
I had the front.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because we haven't got to Frontier yet, so it's fine. Then so there's the Savers movie, which isn't canon. It's just not. It's a different universe.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was meant to be, and then plans changed. So they just went, nope, different universe. And I'm just like, but why though? And then Toei just looked at me and went,
Sounds right.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds about right. Runaway Locomon is the only good movie. For Tamers, yeah. Like, Tamers has 2 movies. Runaway Locomon is the best one. I think the other one is dubiously canon.
We do.
Second list.
I wouldn't exactly be doing it.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll just be doing what we did for this. It's the same thing as Ghost Game.
Yeah.
We'll just be doing a second show each week. You know, Ghost Game will run, like, especially with, like, obviously the stuff with Ghost Game isn't going to last for like months, right? It's going to be a few weeks, right? We might not get an episode next week, but I'd say it would be back the following week at the latest. Yeah. So I don't know if every Wednesday we just did an episode of Tamers, and that way we're still, even when Ghost Game ends, we still have something going on, and then we can do Tamers and the movies and move into Frontier. You know, rather than doing just Ghost Game and then going, okay, well, now we'll replace Ghost Game with this.
Yeah.
Because if something else gets announced before Ghost Game ends, well, it's just going to push back a Tamers watch, a Frontier watch, a this, or that. So, yeah. It is. Well, I mean, I just plucked it out of the air because it's middle of the week.
I know.
I wasn't even thinking of, it was just, it's the middle of the week. You know?
Interesting.
Savers movie, and anime girl kisses Agumon. Yeah. And it's not weird like in Sonic 06.
Kisses like...
Oh, like right on the snout.
Okay. But...
Oh yeah, no, it's not like, as I said, it's not weird like Sonic 06. Oh, hold on.
Do I want to?
Hold on.
Do I want to know?
No. Oh, no. What was her name? Christ. 06, yeah. Not even gonna bring up the video of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not like that.
No, not like that at all.
Good.
No, not like that at all.
A cute little...
Yeah, just a cute little...
Like how you kiss it.
Yeah, yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, no. It's not it's not Sonic 06 levels of, oh god, what is going on? I mean...
Also, like, that is...
Oh no.
But at least he's got, like, a little human-sized mouth. Agumon is
a big old jaw.
Yeah.
especially
you went in for a kiss, he's gonna eat your face.
I mean, especially Elise, that's the one. Especially because they were going to give Sonic a human girlfriend back in the early 90s. Something like a lead balloon boat. Yeah, they were. She was like a Madonna. She was like a Madonna knockoff, wasn't she? Oh, yeah. I think it was meant to be... I think Sega were like looking for their answer to Princess Toadstool. Yeah. Yeah, so she came off as this weird, you know, pixie cut Princess Toadstool meets Jessica Rabbit looking thing. Oh yeah, with a I don't normally go in for that, but Jesus, yeah. Like her waist is like her what waist?
Yeah. She's all shoulder and boob and nothing. Yeah.
And then I think she got brought, and then as far as I know, she got brought into the comics as like not an awful Betty Boop, Jessica Rabbit, Princess Toadstool hybrid character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my ex is coming. What do I do? Just act natural. Oh god.
That's not legit, isn't it?
I hope not. I hope that's not legitimate. I don't want this to turn into a Sonic discussion, but I need to look at this. Sonic's strap girlfriend Madonna appears in the Archie Comics post as she works for Gunn and is given the full name of Madonna Garnet. Her relationship with Sonic is unknown. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, god, she does look like Samus. She does look like young Samus as well, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's not poison our minds. Let's not poison our minds with that dirty moment in history.
Yeah.
Irony that they got one in the form of Sally Acorn, but it's never... Yeah, Sally never being acknowledged by Sega is like, screw you guys. She's never been officially acknowledged in a video game. Comics she's turned up in because the comics are usually an extension of the Set AM cartoon. But they've never put her in a game. Cowards. That was probably the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say a lot of those scenes weren't great for your motion sickness.
No. And I kind of had the thing where it felt like different kind of headache at first, and now my brain is just, oh, we're dizzy.
If you take Elise out, the Silver and Shadow storylines of 06 are great, and the last game where they got Shadow's personality right, one of the most epic scenes of them all in that ending. Hey, Juggernaut!
Hey, Juggernaut.
Welcome. I don't know. Like, Sonic 06 was meant to be Adventure 3, right? Just not under the Sonic Adventure naming convention. I can't say I'm a fan of the adventure games as it is, and well, 06, yikes.
Just inside the kissing scene with the... because I'd rather see Sonic in it.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it's being speciest in that case, because you just shouldn't have... No, just Sonic shouldn't be kissing humans.
No.
Like...
Oh, you don't like the adventure games?
Oops. So moving on. So we'll get into our ratings of this, shall we?
Ratings of this.
Just for fun,
How would you even rate
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, I mean, keeping in tone with how we would regularly go about this if this were an episode of Ghost Game. You know, we normally do our rankings and ratings or whatever after watching the episode.
Yeah, favorite character, Marshmallow.
Alright, so your favorite character is Tokomon. God, this movie had characters?
Yeah. I don't even know how I rate it because, like, I can't complain about, oh, the animation did this and that was shit looking, because it's fucking however many years old.
For some reason, Brian from Family... No, it's weird when Brian does it too. Yeah, animals should just not be dating humans. No, I'm sorry. The only reason Jessica and Roger works is because they're, well, product of its time, and they're both cartoons.
They're both cartoons, but...
And she isn't made out to be a real-life human. She is also a cartoon.
Yeah, she's not a human, technically.
Yeah, like, she's not a flesh and blood human. So... Germany can have all the words it likes.
I don't know how I'd go about rating this, because...
Yeah, I don't even know if I have a favorite card. I suppose, you know, just for lols, I'll give it to Metal Garurumon for somehow coming back from the dead.
Yeah.
And it just never being explained.
Yeah, because with others it was like, yeah, I'm this, like...
Yeah,
Digimon.
like even War Greymon when he got the tar kicked out of him, like, don't worry, I have the X antibody, I'll heal, I just need to go away for a while, but I'll be back with you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the same thing happened to him?
No, he straight up died and went, here's my X antibody
for the
he took
child.
it out. Yeah, he took it out and gave it to Tokomon.
Yeah, he couldn't have healed,
so that Tokomon didn't die.
Yeah, I guess he was just a different... But it was made out that he was the same one in my eyes.
Yeah, oh no, it was. It was totally the same, meant to be the same one.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that loses at a point.
You know,
Plot?
What is plot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the plot of the movie? No!
He still wants to kill everything, but not certain things. And
more than I remembered.
release the old world.
Yeah.
And kill all the dinosaurs.
Kill all the dinosaurs. The ice. Well, I can't do an Arnie voice, but what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
The designs are very important. Deciding what ships work. Agumon for X-Human? No. War Greymon X-Human? Well, there is a public for that?
I guess an audience.
An audience for that. Well, Starman X-Human, who would say no to that? Do you think about the Toei hack? I don't have an opinion on it yet, because
nothing's come out from it.
Yeah, there's not been anything from the hacker's side to say why they did it, or we don't know what the purpose of it was.
Yeah.
Well, we don't anyway, unless there was...
Yeah, and there's been no leaks of information stemming from it, so it's really hard to have an opinion on it.
Yeah. Kill the Dynamon.
Kill off the Dynamon, yeah, basically. I don't know. So, I don't know. Favorite character, like if I had to do it just based on our usual format, I say Metal Garurumon as a joke because somehow he just came back from the dead.
Pokemon got it for me.
Yeah,
or the Kulumon of what I've seen so far.
Of Tamers, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll...
Because my brain just goes, baby!
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I don't know, Dorumon, I guess. War Greymon was a good presence in the movie.
It was an action man. War Greymon outfit.
Go War Greymon. Oh yeah, but like, no, seriously, but I you know, when I said to you leading up to this, Leomon dies in the first 2 minutes, was not joking.
Yeah, he really does.
He just keels over.
Yeah. And he seems to be the attacker.
Yeah.
And then just suddenly goes...
Actually, and just suddenly goes, actually, no.
Yeah. Like...
I just imagine any Digimon as a cute girl. It'd be tempting to make them the best character. Metal Garurumon girl, Tokomon
I feel like
girl,
Tokomon girl would just look like Bouzette.
Yeah. And Alphamon girl is just Kyoko, right?
Yeah.
Spoilers? Is that a spoiler at this stage? We've all played Cyber Sleuth, right?
Well, not me, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you've seen me play it a couple of times, so
These are doing...
Oh, good. And then rating, I mean, out of 5.
I don't know. Because... like I said, I didn't hate it.
No, but I wasn't engaged.
I was sitting here going, what? What? But I was just sitting here as well going, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like in the animation, I'm just like, oh, nostalgia. But I don't know. I don't like. I feel like a 3 is too high, but I also feel bad about giving it a 3.
A 3 is too high. I'd give it a 2. I'd honestly give it a 2.
Yeah.
Just because it doesn't exposition well.
No, it doesn't.
You do get lost in a lot of the combat scenes of what's actually going on.
Yeah, it's very hard to see. Like when he's red as well.
Yeah.
He should have been purple.
Yeah, Doru Greymon should have been purple, and the Dex Doru Greymon's red.
Yeah.
So you could tell them apart in different scenes and such.
Yeah, even if he did turn into one of them, you know, he should have been a different color.
Yeah.
Even from like not an animation standpoint, but like watching it, like I said, it's really hard to tell which one he is.
Yeah.
Who's hitting who. So if he was at least a purple blur, you'd know which one he was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose we'll do.
Yeah, okay.
I have to take the nostalgia factor out of it. Like I don't have nostalgia for this, just that
I don't have nostalgia for this.
Just the style of it and the...
Yeah, no, like that very early 2000s 3D animation when studios were trying to find what worked and what didn't, and that's why I say like I joke about the limited diversity pool of the Digimon, but I appreciate why that's a thing. Yeah. So I don't hold that against it.
Especially if they had even less money with the franchise, like Reiko's.
Yeah.
At the stage of dying out.
Basically, yeah.
So they wouldn't have had the budget, but they also had to do something that costs a lot more.
Yeah. You know, and it didn't bankrupt the company unlike The Spirits Within did for Square Enix, or Squaresoft at the time.
But yeah. I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
No.
Yeah.
Like you can say I don't talk about this one a whole lot. I've no urge
Anytime
to
this
go
has
back
come
and watch
up,
it
it's
again.
just like, oh, that one.
Yeah. That one
So
exists.
Now I'll be in on the
Yeah.
on the
It's like, oh yeah, that exists. Yeah, that was a product that was made.
Yeah, I did like the whole no humans thing, just seeing what goes on in the digital world.
Yeah.
Without there being children and whatever involved.
Yeah.
Without there being like the destiny of the humans and the Digimon being the side characters.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
Like having a full movie of the Digimon being the main characters. I would like them to do that again.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to follow on from this movie.
Yeah.
But I would like that premise again, where you're just seeing Digimon do Digimon things. But I don't think the writers know how, and I say that half facetiously. I don't think they know how to do a threat with... I don't think they know how to not do this again. Like, I still think it would involve Yggdrasil and the Royal Knights and some... You might not do the X Evolution beat for beat again, but I still feel like it would be a Yggdrasil movie.
Yeah. Oh, there are different versions of Alphamon. Non-official ones.
Oh, non-official ones, yeah.
Alice.
I don't know if I'm aware of that. I'd probably know the design if I seen it, but it doesn't
earlier
really
on, Rico said it was a fan movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But
yes,
I drew that one time though, more matured up and with bigger assets.
Yes. Yes,
I
you
do not
did.
doubt. What was the point in Leomon dying in the movie? It made no sense.
Because that's where it became a meme.
Yeah, but like without it being a meme or anything, like without the company going, let's make that one Leomon.
Yeah.
But it just made no sense. He was just chasing him and he was gonna kill him, and then
Yeah,
he went,
I think
let's just die.
I think there might have been the idea of, because Leomon had previously, like, with Adventure and Tamers, Leomon would have been seen as like this noble Digimon who wouldn't hurt innocents, and now he's hunting down a child, you know, because he's dying himself.
Yeah,
but then it's like, so he's trying to kill Dorumon to take Dorumon's X antibody, so that he can live on. You ever seen a Leomon X? Oh, it looks like it walked right out of Berserk.
Oh.
Um.
I've seen that. This looks like, well, of course he just... Yeah, the guy from Tekken.
Oh, yeah. But, like, he looks like he just walked right out of Berserk.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Mm.
And then there's an Ogremon X, which, again, over-designed. I do like it, though.
Yeah, the tongue piercings are a bit... And the tongue spike.
Yeah. He should be... Yeah, he looks like he's like Kiss's mascot or something.
Yeah, he does.
with the face paint and such, but yeah.
Over.
Yeah. But yeah, but it's like the death of a great. It is the hero's death trope, but because Leomon is usually seen as this noble character, him just being desperate and willing to kill, and then they sort of have the change of heart and he goes, "No, I can't do this. I wouldn't live anyway."
Yeah.
You know, and then he puts a big burden on Doraemon's shoulders, being like, "Live for me."
Well, he doesn't really change his mind until Doraemon fights back.
Yeah.
And then he kind of goes, "Oh, you actually want to live? Okay. I'll behave." So.
Yeah, but I think like that Leomon death is when it just became the meme. When Leomon turns up, it dies.
With the weak card.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, because there was one in the booster I opened. There bloody well wasn't. Hold on. Oh, not Leomon X. Yeah, no, Leomon. Oh, sorry, I thought we were still talking about Leomon X.
No, just Leomon.
Oh yeah, no. It was Leomon X is in the booster.
Ah.
Along with Ice Leomon X or Pangemon.
Did you mean Pokemon?
No, I didn't. This isn't Digimon Con.
That's
Yes.
I did that last week. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Ice Leomon X or
Yeah.
Pangemon X. And then there's the regular one.
That card you have?
That one? Yeah, I have that one. Yeah, and I got the Leomon X card as well. With this lad on it.
But he looks like he should be on the box of Hero Quest or something.
Yeah, he kind of does, yeah. But I don't. So Justin says I don't think I like the Agumon X and Gabumon X designs that much. Agumon X's design I kind of like because it just looks like a little helmetless Greymon. Like it's got the stripes on it and everything, so it just looks like Greymon without the helmet.
Yeah.
Gabumon X, I can understand. So hold on. I'm just showing Meg here.
Because you typed Agumon and X.
Oh, it tried to shipping?
Agumon X Gabumon.
Yeah.
It's just stripy Agumon.
Yeah, it's just a little Greymon. And then Gabumon X. He's just... It looks like he's had a couple of rough nights on the street.
Yeah.
You know? Like going from this Gabumon to that Gabumon.
Yeah, it makes him look like more of a teddy bear under there.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing the pelt, right?
Yeah.
So that cute little nose is on the pelt, but he's got it on his face in that one.
Yeah.
So it's weird because he doesn't look like that underneath, so he does.
No, Gabumon without the pelt is creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely cursed.
Can you bring it up again?
Gabumon without pelt. Yeah, sure. There it is.
Without coat, yeah.
Just without coat. It's like the 4th Google result.
Yeah, so see,
he's absolutely cursed.
So miserable.
He's so miserable and cursed.
But why does he look like a teddy bear when he's the X one then? He don't look like no teddy bear.
No.
He looks like Agumon's ugly brother.
He does, yeah. He's got that weird Agumon nose about him where the X version just gives him like a Garurumon nose, as you said.
Oh my god, you can take that off the plushie? Or is that a custom one?
That might be a custom one.
You can take off.
Oh,
Oh, imagine buying a plushie of the cursed version. Ew.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I'll bring that up. I'll show the chat this one because this is cursed. So there's a Gabumon plush you can get. We think it might be fan made.
I'll have to click into online gag.
Yeah. But
why would you want the
but
cursed
yeah, so you can take the pelt off and have the cursed version. Oh. To be fair, if this is fan made and not,
it's very well made.
yeah, like there's a great attention to if that's fan made, fantastic attention to detail. Like with the stripes on the arm and then obviously like the nose and
the miserable face and the dead eyes.
Yeah. And like, and even then, it's not like even that the pelt has eye holes. They even went to the trouble of doing 2 sets of eyes. Yeah, probably it won't look weird when you put it back on. Like it won't look.
Which also makes me know how weird he looks. Eyes in the pelt. They pop out.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sure it's just wearing a balaclava. Not that I know. What?
But it's not.
No. Naked Digimon. That's the line from the dub. Yeah, that's cursed.
Yeah. Look and see if it's legit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, do we have comments?
We do.
Okay.
Since we're talking about Digimon X something, search Digimon X the Digimon Kekai Sensen video. Oh, I remember installing that into the intro of a podcast during the 2020 run when it first came out. It's so good. Hell, fuck it. I'll bring it up here. Hold on.
Can the chat watch too?
Oh, the chat. Yeah, no, I'll let the chat watch too. I'll take the hit on this one. Because I didn't get hit on the podcast version when I reacted. So it should be okay. So I'll bring it up for the chat to watch as well. Because I've shown this off and I recommend people go and watch this for themselves as well. All right. I think I sense it. Here we are.
Yeah, the chat has enough.
And then there's a Pokemon version as well, but right, hold on. Let me just get past this ad.
I think your ad's for.
No. So let's see here. I'll do it as a window capture so we can interact with our chat as well.
Also, then it'll be smaller, so.
Yeah.
Not that it would, but.
No,
you're
right. Oh, well, hold on. I already have a window. Ah, brilliant. Okay, yeah, so I'll just pop it up on this.
Oh yeah, we had a window capture for watching something else.
Yeah, so, adverts or something, was it?
Kind of ad.
Yeah. Right, so let me hit the... When you're ready.
Yes. There we go.
Okay. So... This is really well put together. They're taking characters from like Cyber Sleuth, Next Order, Recode. And yeah, that is Lily from Tekken. She is Digidestined, canonically. She has a Numemon. That's why Luch had the Numamon plush. It was like this weird reference.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Luch, there she is. Yeah, I love that so much. I really do. There is a Pokemon version. Oh, no, no, I'm not taking the hit on that. Sorry, no. Not taking the hit on that. Sorry. Nope.
Nope. Yeah,
so
even without it being Pokemon, Bump of Chicken or band, so.
yeah, Bump of Chicken are an actual band, so no, even without it being Pokemon or an anime or anything like that, like, no. Let's see, I said the guy that directed that also directed Alpha Agency and Alice the Alpha. Oh, okay. Drash makes really cool projects. Yeah, I think after seeing that, I followed the YouTube channel, and they always have like these discussions and stuff, and they use the character from Redigitize as the like the channel's avatar and such. So, did anyone see the Pokemon parody of Be a Man from Mulan? Yeah. Also, there's also a drawing of a room with a figurine of Pekora for a couple of frames. Oh, I missed that. That's funny. That's a nice little slip in there. Find the I'll show you the Pokemon version. Okay, hold on. There it is. It's a different YouTube channel, but animation similar enough.
That's probably just.
Oh yeah, well that was 6 years ago, and this was 9 months ago. So, which is weird. I didn't think Kekai Sensen was that old. That feels a lot more new, but maybe it's just because all these parody versions have started coming out more, that it feels newer. But
oh, maybe so.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, 6 years ago. So, right, hold on. Oh. Nuts, I'm doing now. It's a different version of the song.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Different voices.
Very cool. Up to X and Y at the very least, so that's interesting. In the video, you have a Tailmon with a coin on her forehead pretending to be a Meowth. Oh! Yeah, so it goes up to X and Y, which is cool. Juju throwing Pikachu. That's really well put together as well. These fan animations are great. And the transitions into the costume changes, really good. Well done, well done. Very good efforts on both sides. Very good. Very, very, very good. I'm glad that did. Oh no! I was going to say I'm glad that didn't autoplay like the Bump of Chicken one did, and then it just decided to.
At least it autoplayed.
At least, yeah, I guess.
Instead of something like that would get copyright.
Yeah, true. I mean, but like both of those, I can just kill the audio on both those segments. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very nice.
12.
Oh well, look at that. So it is.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll jump into comments from last week then.
Yeah.
And then we'll get ready to get out of here, because... Woo!
Enjoy your walk. Hope the doggo enjoys it.
Yeah, I hope the doggo enjoys their walk.
The doggo all the head pat.
And thank you for being here, Reiko. I hope you had fun. Thanks for joining us for this introducing Meg to X Evolution and why we don't talk. In case this ends before I come back, I'll say this now. Go watch Alpha Agency and Drash's channel when you have time. It has subtitles. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool, we'll do that. Yeah, we can do that off screen and talk about it next week.
And
remember.
I'll forget about it, and then I'll be going through my screenshots to delete stuff, and I'll go, we have to watch this thing.
Yeah. Technology is fun like that. So, let's jump over to comments from last week then, and then we'll get ready to wrap up. So, YouTube Studio.
Pushing 12:30. I should really off now. Well, yeah, that's why I was saying we should do the comments because it's getting pretty late.
All right, Yami.
You have work too.
I know I do, but you know, I'm not gonna force myself out the door. I don't want it to, I don't want to go, oh well, bye cake, bye. Let things end naturally.
Yeah.
But
have a good night, Yami.
Yeah, I definitely do, Yami. Thank you very much for being here, and we hope you had fun as well. Sleep well. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. Fine. Right. So, comments then on last week's episode. Ooh, we have a couple. So, episode 152. Change it to newest first, and then we'll just go back up the list. So, comments on last week's episode pertaining to the Yarukenimon episode. Arachnimon. Arachnimon.
Arachnimon, yeah.
Alright, so Eitaro, always good to see you, Eitaro, thank you very much. Brains, it's okay. It's not a matter if it isn't grey. And if at first they think it's strange, they won't think twice if they don't have a brain. Are those song lyrics? I mean, I feel like...
Put it into Google.
Okay. I feel like it just ends prematurely because strange doesn't have a word at the end to rhyme with. Totally, yeah. But because like brains, it's okay. It's not a matter if it isn't grey. Like the poem starts off on a rhyme and then goes, actually no.
You don't need a new.
It's fine.
Grim Adventures a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that in so long.
Oh, it's by Voltaire.
What? Oh, okay. Brains by Voltaire. Okay. Okay, sure.
Interesting.
So then,
that's why I was giggling more so, because I said about last week.
Oh, yeah.
About what didn't happen last week.
Yeah, so Yami's comment starts off, silver lining to being late. What a shambolic 15 minutes that was. Full-on chaos before actual starting. Well, I did say it was an omni-shambles. Can't say I didn't warn you. But then goes on to say, Goran Goramon doesn't get enough credit. He's outshined by the other two, but he is good. He's a proper big brother figure looking out for everyone, while being this oversized, intimidating looking ball of fluff. I suppose he just needs a bit more action, but to be a bit more active, sorry. He's pretty passive compared to the others. Yeah. While
remember he had a fork.
He did have a fork. Yeah, he had a forklift in one episode. That was great. While Kyoshiro is unfortunately background to so many episodes that it is actually difficult to have him as a favorite. Stop writing him out of episodes. The guy is getting quite a list of reasons why he hasn't been able to be included. As far as actual Tamer and Digimon go, that's a good question. Not sure who I'd place first. I don't know, Kyoshiro doesn't get written out of as many episodes, I find. Like, there was that one where he didn't join in because he was on the train and was following the rules.
Yeah.
But that was it. Like, he ran off yesterday to save himself. He ran off last week to save himself. Yeah. And that's very much in character for him. Because he's a big old coward.
Like, in some episodes I feel like, well, if it's like it starts off with Ori, he'll call Hero, and it's only if...
Because Kyosho is unreliable.
But no, it's only if someone tells Kyosho you have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise he's like, no, I don't need to go to that. I don't need to. It's
yeah, because he's a big old coward.
So I can see, yeah, I can get what Yami means by that.
Okay.
Like, he is very... I don't want to say he's not in it as much as the other two, but he still gets his time in certain episodes, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the other two, I feel like he's a bit behind.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Look, I'll...
The same applies to Angoramon. Like, he is just kind of background for a lot of it. He's kind of the... If it's not centered on him specifically.
Oh, yeah. Angoramon I totally agree with. Yeah.
He's like, just in the background, flying or holding, like,
Rory, or just ferrying her from point A to point B.
Or he comes in after one of the Gamamons does something.
Yeah.
And then does his little piece. And
he gets his little haiku at the end.
Yeah, he just says the little thing, and sometimes that's all you get out of him. You know?
I'll yeah, as far with Angoramon, definitely, and I suppose with Kyosho, I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah, in the sense of like making them as favorites and stuff, it's kind of hard. Not hard to justify it, but
yeah, they have to have done something to really stand out in the episode.
Yeah,
compared to Jellymon, who just steals every scene she's in. Yeah, fair. Okay.
Then Gamamon can't help but steal scenes because all he has to do is like go,
Psycho!
Yeah,
that's
or just go, oh, like a dog. Their head.
Or ride a Roomba.
Yeah, just sit in the background.
Or cry because he can't have meat. Or
yeah, he just has to do one little thing, and we're all just like, oh, he's the best. He's my favorite.
Hey, baby. Yeah.
Goramon really has to try and crash a forklift into something to get our attention.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, I concede. So, Clatter, always good to see you, Clatter. Thanks very much. Says, I swear, despite having a few nitpicks here and there, both episodes 20 and 21 highlight the most why humans and Digimon living together peacefully may not be viable, regardless if it's for the long term or the short term in the coming years. Not only do you have the grossly unbalanced power dynamics between the two species, but also the fact one of the two species would probably rather keep their own world entirely free from the other. Honestly, after what happened in the Weedmon episode and in this current episode now, I really do hope we hear some type of news regarding these events and the public opinion news within the show. Yeah, and that's something we were saying, like, especially with the Weedmon episode where they were...
Weedmon is
Zasomon, right? Yeah. Where they were, like, where humans were physically fighting them off with brushes and sticks and, like, everything else.
And getting bitten by them.
Like, we have to start seeing this from the perspective that isn't the kids.
Yeah.
Like, Nomura we haven't heard from in, what, 7 episodes now?
Yeah, something like that.
And, like, he got turned into sake, and then he had something else happen before that, and... Well, we haven't seen him since then, and we don't know if it's...
Oh, yeah.
Clockmon, yeah. So we don't know, like, if he's been off in a room just rocking back and forth in a corner.
Anytime he sees a hologram, he has a panic attack.
Yeah, like, we don't know...
We don't see the effects of it on him.
No.
We just know that he came back from it.
Yeah, so I would like to see that more of these weird events surrounding holograms and, you know...
Holograms that can bite, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, I do agree.
Holograms actually hurt us, you know? Because that's the way the media would be.
Oh, yeah.
If that was, like, realistic.
Yeah, no, they would be. Yeah.
What company is putting these out? We have to put a stop to it.
Yeah. So... Then Clatter goes on to say, on a slightly different note, it's already obvious, or being revealed to us, that the other two main protagonists, Digimon partners, are all going to have their own dark forms or bad moments within the show. And I can't wait to see how the writers develop the characterizations of Lemormon and Thetismon. Okay, I wasn't looking at Lemormon in that perspective. I just saw Thetismon being basically being Tesla Jellymon, but older. I just don't see Jellymon's personality changing that much between evolution stages.
Yeah.
Like, unless she goes from like spoiled brat to like, unless she has a drastic personality shift and she becomes this like pampered princess kind of thing, rather than a spoiled brat.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because Justin said, "Am I even still alive?"
Right?
Honestly, I see Kyoshiro in his room in a corner rocking back and forth.
We probably have seen that.
Yeah.
Like, I would like, and speaking of Kyoshiro, I would like Kyoshiro to show us that he's still wearing about 100 different charms.
Yeah, that was a big part of his character.
At the start.
At the start.
And then just, nah.
And now it's just like he's swept all his fears under the, like, and just went, no, they're all Digimon.
Well, not even that. Like, he has to be reminded every week that it's a Digimon.
That's true, but that's what it's like. He's not thinking they're ghosts anymore.
No, he still is. Like, he's still thinking,
but
oh
it's
no.
being shown to us without the talismans. It's like he doesn't feel like he needs protecting from it. Like not that he knows, but subconsciously he's not standing there waving across at something, or you know.
Oh yeah, that'd be a fun episode to see get censored. The Vamdemon episode turns up and Kyoshiro turns up with a cross and a stake, like in a Van Helsing cosplay or something.
But yeah, but it's like his fear has gone away since he's learned the existence of Digimon, but he's not rational enough sometimes to remember that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I would not have said his fear has gone away, but you do sort of counter that with the rationalization where he understands everything is a Digimon, but there's a part of his monkey brain that still goes, no, magic bad.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him just pull out a charm or something.
Yeah.
And go, no, I'm protected against this.
Yeah, like before they discover what Digimon is or what, you know, what could be causing it. Maybe he'd kind of start looking for going that, you know, and maybe not pull out the childbirth one again.
I mean, that was a funny joke considering, you know, Hero just got literally handed a baby 5 minutes later. I mean, that one was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do appreciate that. Yeah, but I just see Thetismon just being like a more princessy version of Jellymon. Yeah. Lamormon is the one I'm kind of curious, because we said that as well.
Yeah,
it's
looks like a vicious animal
rather than an evolution, like a natural evolution of Simbar and Goramon. So maybe the dim cards haven't told us everything?
I don't know. Interesting that he's saying it's obvious, but I'm like, never thought of that.
Yeah, like I know when we were going over the designs when they came out from the dim cards, we were saying it's very, like, Lamormon looks like a more direct evolution or an alternate evolution for Angoramon. But how does Angoramon go from fluffy rabbit to fit rabbit to fluffy bat vampire rabbit? So seeing that transition back, maybe it is like Angoramon's Gulus Gamamon equivalent. Like, we'd probably only see it for an episode. Something really bad happens to Rurian, or something bad happens and she freaks out, and that's what happens. Yeah. But, or it could just be the influence, or it could just be the influence of Gulus Gamamon causes it.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a dark evolution.
No, Thetismon just feels like a natural Jellymon evolution. But maybe she is like maybe she does end up being like this, the worst culmination of like Jellymon's. Let's be fair, queen as she is, Jellymon's very toxic partner.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's part of the charm, but eventually you have to write that out.
She's a little bit of a meme.
Yeah, but even Mimi was sort of toned down and learned, oh, I can't be this.
Yeah.
You know, without ruining the character altogether.
Yeah.
She has to have that.
I think that's the difference between growing up and evolving.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe Thetismon ends up being like just the not growing up aspect of that. But if evolution is triggered by your bond with your human, what does Kyoshiro go through to cause that? Which is weird. So I don't know. I never looked at Thetismon that way, but Lamormon, yeah, okay. I'm willing. I don't think it will happen. I think they'll find some shenanigans. He'll probably look less threatening in animation.
Yeah, it'll probably look less fair.
Yeah, it'll probably look less feral in animation and go, oh, okay, fine.
See, it is just such a break away from, because Angoramon is so chill and so zen and so just, and then it's just this big feral toothy monster.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't seem to work.
No. You know, so he'll probably be a bit more tamed in motion or in his anime art style as opposed.
It depends on the personality that comes with it, I guess.
Yeah, or how we get there.
Yeah.
So, but if it is a feral evolution, it might just be a one-off. I can't see it being
like a Skullgreymon.
Like a Skullgreymon thing or a anything in that regard.
Because he wasn't intelligent.
No,
that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sentient her.
Yeah.
Oh, Reiko's back.
So Reiko is back. I'm back.
I managed to come back just before the stream ended. Yeah, we're just doing the comments from last week and talking about Lemormon and Thetismon.
Justin asked, what exactly happened to make Gamamon have control over what he evolves into?
Determination.
Determination.
Yeah, the power of determination. He wanted to fight for Hero because Hero was hurt.
Hero sprained his ankle.
Yeah. And he went, no, I can't do this.
You know, he was dying.
Yeah, that's it. To baby, he may as well have been dying.
I thought it was so cute. I want to fight.
Yeah.
Aww.
And then he just learned how to do it. His determination allowed him to control how he evolved to deal with a situation.
Yeah.
And it's fine, because they had to write that episode eventually. We couldn't go 50 episodes of Gamamon going, well, my evolution's a potluck.
Yeah.
Because that would make the Ultimate Evolution arc a bit strange.
Yeah.
Because I really do think Wizengamamon and Chaosgamamon are getting written out, or we're not going to see them as much once they start evolving to perfect.
Yeah.
How do you go from a bunny to a rabid hellbeast? How do you go from a loving bunny rabbit to beast like Lemormon? And that's kind of what we've been wondering. Because Lemormon's art is very feral looking, but in animation...
So that does look like it could be dark, because he looks so angry and rough. And...
Yeah, and out for blood, and... Yeah.
I was going to say he's like a rabbit, and then I went, no.
Oh, no, not that, no.
He's not a rabbit.
No, he's not a rabbit. Oh.
What I meant.
Oh, don't put that energy into the world.
But I meant... Like a
no, I know what you meant. Rabbit is in rabies.
Yeah,
that sort
rabies
of rabbit.
Dog. There we go.
Yeah,
say it weird.
Yeah, rabbit.
So you don't get triggered, okay?
To be fair, Mario and Rabbids is a fun game.
Terrifying.
Oh, they are. The rabbit versions in Mario characters are terrifying and hilarious. Okay.
Way faster because my back is. No.
Oh well, you can leave.
I can leave. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Later, guys. I've been kicked out.
Punt. Anyway, but yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Maybe the dim cards haven't told us everything, and I'm okay with that, because I still think we're getting a second version once the full evolution lines are ready.
Yeah. Desmond also said Jellymon in her goth face.
Jellymon goth face. Oh wow.
Like those horror movies.
Okay, moving on. So Pedja commented an hour ago. Okay, this episode was great. 5 out of 5. I have to say, Arakenimon's human form looked nice. Yeah, she did. And that beginning where we hear her eat the man's brain was creepy. Gulus is back. He was great in this episode. Only 4 lines, and he's a badass. The way he killed Arakenimon was brutal. Even though we saw that in 2020 when Metal Greymon used his railgun on Groundramon. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. When Metal Greymon just puts the railgun down Groundramon's throat and blows him up from within. Same idea. You know that when Groundramon was eating all the Tortamons? Yeah. So Black Gargomon, huh? Are they building up something with these Dark Digimon maybe after episode 30? Spoilers.
Oh. Back and forth.
Oh, well, okay, hold on.
Talking about...
Oh, he's talking about the episode synopses?
Yeah.
We'll skip over that then.
Okay.
We'll just skip over that. Yeah, I don't think it's connected. Pokemon. Say Mummymon. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then our final comment from last week's episode was from Justin. So, Justin, also an hour ago. I like this episode a lot. Never thought they'd go back to 02 and grab the human form of Arcanimon. Yeah, neither did we. Like, I remember saying here, yeah, no, I think that'll be a 02 only thing, because it was meant to do with Oikawa and using his blood, and it was a weird thing with Oikawa, so I figured they'd leave that alone. But
did we figure out how she could do that?
No, she could just morph.
She was eating so much human brains, she turned into a human.
I don't think they ever explained it, so I think they've just made it this thing Arukenimon can do. I think it's just a species thing now. Because they never explained, like, at least in 02 they explain why Arukenimon and Mummymon have human forms. Now it just seems to be a thing the species can do. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mummymon ever turns up again, because he's gone off to learn how to be a doctor or whatever, that we just see him in human form.
Pure fan service.
Pure fan service, yeah.
They could have given her any human form, but hey, let's give a wink.
Yeah. Yeah, so it just seems to be this thing that they can do now. That just shows it's a species trait now. It's not that one in particular, which I don't know if that's better or not. I mean, because there's always going to be the argument, oh, don't limit it to the one. And people who do fanfics are always going to give their...
the same one, but she's... The thing continues through the...
No. Different universes.
Oh.
Plus, the way she died in 02, there's no Digitama.
Yeah.
There is no Digitama. Come on now.
It's an idea.
No, I think it's just fan service, and now it's a species. Plus, people who write fanfics and do artwork of Arukenimon as their partners, there's always, like, there's the partner in the human form and then the partner in the Digimon form. So it's always going to be a thing.
Yeah.
They just need to start incorporating it into the video games somehow, which would be fun, like seeing Arukenimon in human form, like in Cyber Sleuth graphics or something. That'd be fun.
Rico said there's lots of Digimon that have gotten human disguises in the franchise.
Oh yeah.
Not really something related to a species. Still, they can get something.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cross Wars the Cross Wars manga had a whole thing where Wizardmon casts a spell. The Tailmon and Wizardmon in the manga. Yeah. Yeah, and the Tailmon in Cross Wars manga looks like Hikari wearing Anjuwomon's outfit. I think I've shown you that.
Yeah.
And Wizardmon is like this weird British punk rocker. With the Union Jack on him and everything. But anyway. Yeah, so where we go? And updated for Ghost Game. But I have to say, Arachnimon pretty much got what she deserved. The way she was acting, seeing her laugh, the way she... Oh, that kick laugh. Ugh, creepy. And the way she did pretty much told me that she's mentally unstable, and seeing how obsessed with evolution she kept talking about Shinkai. Yeah, I'm going to say she kind of reminds me of Suedo from Cyber Sleuth, since they were both really into their work and how they acted. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's actually very fair. If she wasn't stopped, she was just going to hurt and kill more people, and she's already a perfect level. If she reached a mega level, Hero and the others would have been done for. Gulu showing up here was a treat, but it was Hero being pissed off that triggered the evolution. Yeah, that's the bit that we sort of speculate on.
Yeah.
Was it Hero giving into despair, or is Gulus just awake and going, oh, I'm not dying. Yeah. I'm not getting eaten here.
Yeah, like, was he just sitting there waiting and then, crap, I have to wait.
Yeah.
I have to wake him up, basically.
Yeah. I like the idea of Gulus just being sentient within the brain of Gamamon, but that still makes me wonder, what is Gulus doing when the other evolutions are happening? Like, so is it like, or is it a mix of both? Watching... Is it Hero giving into despair that wakes him up? I guess we'll find out, like... Okay. And the Black Galgamon just standing there. There's a lot of Dark Digimon showing up lately. Wonder what it all means. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's all coincidence. Even the episode where Gamamon learned how to control all his evolutions. They were dark versions of existing Digimon. I still don't think that's just a coincidence. I think there's a mythology to that, and we'll find out more as the show goes on.
Yeah, because they were just pulled into our...
Yeah. Maybe it opened up some gate.
Went, I'm free, come to me. And then he went away, and they're all stuck there now.
Yeah. So, I hope it's something that does get explained later on, because it's really tough to think that it's just all coincidence. Like the Black Agumon and the Black Galgamon clearly aren't. They're related. But also basically having a Black Birdramon and a Black Flare Lizamon, that just doesn't add up. And
They're
then
not connected,
yeah, and especially since that episode centered around a Black Tailmon.
Yeah.
There's something going on. There has to. There's no way that is just coincidence. If it is, I don't know what to tell you. That nobody picked up on this in the writing of the script and went, hey, wait a minute, what if we do something with this?
Yeah.
You know, surround and with
it's too much of it.
And there's all surrounding what is basically a dark version of Battle Gamamon. There's no way it's all.
No, this show is eventually.
Yeah, I'm just dropping the breadcrumbs. It's called Saberdramon. Yo, it is. Yeah, but I say a Black Birdramon just
because of Black Agumon.
Just to keep the familiarity, because Saberdramon. What's a Saberdramon? Is it a Black Saber Leomon? Is it? Obviously not. But it's just to keep the consistency of being able to put the visual in people's head of what it is.
Yeah, if you said to me Saberdramon before I knew what it was, I would have thought it was like a saber-toothed tiger dragon. Yeah. So look, I know Dramon.
Yeah, because of the Dramon bit, and like the same with Bird Dramon, you know. So I only say it's a Black Birdramon just to keep the familiarity of what a Saberdramon actually is. I'm not renaming it or anything. It's a shiny. Yeah, it's effectively a shiny. And we're not having that discussion again. Basically, it wasn't simply brutal why the children looked away. It was the word I can't say in a wholesome and respectable place like this.
Oh.
Are we say so?
Reiko forgot I exist.
This isn't us. When did these streams become say so? Yeah, the way Belial Vamnimon killed her was brutal and scary. Yeah, if you go deep into the background of Belial, it gets even worse. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I prefer Black Birdramon. Weird to call it Saberdramon. I guess they just didn't want to call everything Digimon Black in parentheses or Black Digimon.
Yeah. Is it Saberdramon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Saberdramon in both languages.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Blackbird.
Funny thing, as a kid, I thought the saber was Spanish, knowing, so I thought the Digimon was related to knowledge. That's kind of cute. It's funny, like that's lost in translation. Sorry, I took an opportunity was there. Great podcast. The opportunity was there, but that is like something that gets lost in translation because localization will make changes like that.
Yeah. The reason for the Dramon in generally dragon.
Yeah, Dramon is just dragon monster. Yeah. So with Birdramon, like it's technically not a phoenix. It's a bird dragon monster. Because dragons and phoenixes are completely interchangeable, right?
Do they have phoenixes?
Yeah. Oh.
But in like their
culture, yes.
Culture, yes.
Yeah, it's called a ho-oh.
It is.
Okay, yeah, or ho-ho, and ho-oh's name is derivative of that. Yeah. Like the I suppose the Asian phoenix, like with the peacock tails and everything, like that.
Okay. Oh, just me.
Yeah.
Because when you look back at our lore, in our mythology, we don't have dragons.
No.
Dragons don't exist.
No, we kind of borrow dragons from the Brits. You know, and that's like where Western dragons and Eastern dragons, they all look different.
They brought them.
Yeah, well, I use the term borrowed loosely. I use it loosely.
But yeah, if you go back in our...
No, we don't even have wyverns.
No, we've got like... We don't have anything weird like it.
No,
do we?
no.
When you go back to
No, we have dogs and cows.
Dogs and cows, yeah. Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a hell of a dog, but, you know. Yeah, Irish mythologies is...
Yeah.
You can see that there's a reason there hasn't been a Pokemon region based on it yet. I say yet. Give it time. They'll get to us.
It would be so funny if we did get one. And a snake, and we were all like, excuse me?
Well, to be fair, you would have to put a snake. A snake would have to be the starter. Or one of the starters. But you've already done the snake with Snivy, technically. Yeah. So you'd have to make it the water or the fire.
Yeah, but it like because you know the whole,
but then again the fire
snakes, so...
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. That's the joke.
Yeah.
You know, that's the joke. You have to make one a snake. Yeah, but that's the joke. You make one a snake because we don't have them. Because good old St. Patrick. It's his birthday in a couple of days.
It is. That's why I love all the weird watercolors are making cards and it's all pictures of little snakes writing "I miss you" to St. Patrick.
Brilliant.
Oh, Jerson. I'm not going to try pronounce that. I'll butcher it. I'm sorry. I always think that Adventure 2020 was good if the pandemic didn't affect it too. If something...
It's
something that Healing Good Prequel have to say. So if the pandemic didn't hit, Adventure 2020 would have been better.
In theory. We'll never really know because there are design documents that have been officially released now to show like they had a whole different idea for when to use Blitz Greymon and the Mugen Draymon that just turned up randomly. There were plans for that that had to get scrapped because the writing changed and such.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would have saved because my problem with 2020 is that it's just the Taichi show.
Yeah.
There's no character development of anybody else. Hell, there's not even really character development of Taichi. He's just shonen protagonist.
You see him more often, therefore he has more than the others, but he doesn't actually.
But he doesn't. Yeah, but he doesn't do anything. He's just shonen protagonist 550. You know.
The new gen should have had a bull as one of its starters. That Croco, get out of here, bring me a cow. Yeah, because
I like the fire. I like the pepper croc.
I like him, but like a bull would have made sense.
Oh yeah, but like he's definitely going to lose his limbs as he evolves. He's the Snivy of that generation.
Yeah.
They're going to turn him into a Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah.
Because of the Zodiac theory.
Yeah.
Tai and Macho. It stopped being the Yamato show after episode 14 when he stole Sora's episode. I was just
going to say which episode was that that he stole.
It was like the episode that was Sora's evolution. It was a Sora episode until like Yamato went, "No, I need to evolve to perfect." And then where Garurumon just turns up like, Oh, they really don't care for Sora in this show. Oh. Did Superior really lose its arms? I still see little leaves. Oh no, Superior has no limbs. It's just a big old snake. And if you want something for that, I recommend watching the promotional video for Black and White 2. Because Superior gets some really good animation in that promo video. And yeah, but the Sora, what's a Sora? But yeah, like there's no character development, there's no character interaction. We don't like the kids have no like when they get there's like this part in 2020 where half the cast gets sent back to the real world and half of it doesn't. And they talk about their parents. Sora basically implies that she got the crap spanked out of her for going missing. Like her mom went for her going missing, and that was like her discipline or whatever.
Yeah.
It was basically implied. And then it's like, and then she says this weird line to Koshiro where she's like, "Your parents must have missed you too," and he gets all, "Oh yeah, parent." Like, and it's like you could tell they're planting the seeds for the whole adoption storyline. they do nothing with it. It's never brought up again. And even
there was one writer that was like, yeah, we'll put the backstory kind of stuff in, and then they just went, no.
Yeah, like even Taichi's mom was like a huge part of that show for the first 20 episodes. And eventually she just gets written out. You don't hear from Taichi's mom again because they stopped doing like for like the first like 20 or so episodes of the show. They're doing like this back and forth of like, this is what's happening in the digital world. This is how it's affecting the real world.
Yeah.
And Taichi's mom is like the character who's like the viewer surrogate to show us what's happening.
So she's the one watching the news reports or the
exactly
what's going on.
And as soon as they stop doing that, Taichi's mom just disappears from the show. What's a parent's? So a lot of my problems with 2020 still stem from the fact that the character development is just awful. It's the protagonist of the show is Mimi. Yeah.
Seriously, Taichi's protagonism in Adventure 2020 is too much, and that makes
Go of Pokemon Journeys.
Pokemon Journeys something decent.
Yeah. You know the new guy in Pokemon that's journeying with Ash?
Yeah.
Him. The one that's not Hop.
Yeah.
The one that should have been Hop, but isn't. That's still weird to me that they just didn't put... Because they usually take the rival character for the show and partner them with Ash. And they just didn't. But Leon is in the anime. I don't know. I don't know
that much that he just evaporates.
Someone can correct me on this. I don't know if Hop is in Pokemon Journeys at all, but Leon is.
Yeah, no, I've seen pictures of Leon.
Yeah, I love the comparison shots of like Leon in Pokemon Evolutions, where he's like super detailed and chiseled, and then you see him in the regular anime, and he's just like all like standard.
Yeah,
it's just like, oh, hard to believe you're the same character.
Did 2020 show Taichi and Hikari's dad like?
No.
No. They weren't gonna animate another person.
Yeah, and
one parent is too many.
I'm kind of okay with that because in the Japanese version, it's kind of implied Taichi's dad's a bit of an alco. I don't like how either. Yeah, I appreciate how more now that Hop exists, because Hop is just how 2.0.
Yeah.
In the same way, like Tagiru is just Daisuke 2.0. Oh, okay.
If you want to keep talking.
Well, I know I feel pressure to end the podcast,
No,
so
you don't have to.
I'm getting my arms being twisted here, chat. My arms being twisted here. But no, look, it is 5-1. I was getting ready to wrap up anyway, because it is 5-1 in the morning, and I have to be up in like 6 hours for work, so that is not fun. But it was good to be able to hang out with you guys and do something different. Next week, I really don't know. It really depends on whether there's an episode of Ghost Game next week.
Yeah. I won't be here.
I might just do a tier list or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't complain about a Masaru 2.0. No. Hold on. My Digimon brain is still trying to comprehend that there's a Danganronpa character named Masaru Daimon who looks like human Shoutmon. My Digimon brain is just still... Yes, just give me swirly eyes. Untwist those arms. See, I've turned the chat against you. Get her, chat! Get her! No, look, it's basically 1 a.m. We do need to be wrapping this up anyway. Yeah. So, look.
But yeah, my back has gone this to this, so it's time to go. We old.
We're not that old. Well, I mean, look,
my spine is like 80, okay?
Yeah, like, I mean, the last 2 years didn't even happen, right?
Exactly.
So we're owed 2. You got glitched. Yeah. That's being polite. No, but...
That's a good way of putting it, isn't it?
Alright, so look, next week I'll keep you guys updated. Just keep an eye over on the Code Crown Twitter account. I'll let you guys know what's happening. If Ghost Game is back on next week, cool. We'll do the review on the following Monday once Meg is back from her trip. And that'll be cool. If not, I don't know, maybe I'll play some more Digimon World Dawn, or maybe start Dusk just for something different, or no, do it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just set it up to do it here, or we'll do a tier list or something, you know, and then we can just hang out and have a bit of banter and a bit of chat, and you know, just kill a couple of hours hanging out and being digipals. Yeah. So yeah, you will. Right. So with that, thank you so much to everyone for joining in. You make Sundays fun and worthwhile, so we always appreciate you being here and hanging out with us, and we hope to see you back here next week for whatever we're doing.
Yeah. If it is Ghost Game, what's
Digimon World Dawn. I said dawn. Dawn, as in the time of day, not dong. I'm not.
I saw plenty of Digimon World Dawn tonight in that movie.
I am not expanding dong for you, chat. No, it's not that kind of podcast. We are quite say so.
Yeah.
Well,
that's well. Until Leomon is on screen.
Until Leomon's on screen, then Meg turns into a simp. But and with that, we will see you again. Oh, and yesterday was the anniversary of the Vital Bracelet, so happy anniversary, Vital Bracelet. Thank you for making me spend copious amounts of money on little computer chips. Well done. And with that, we're outie. Bye.